development community. They are in dire need for expertise in business management and business development and business strategy. Understanding the business strategy is really important.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
So welcome.
Okay, who's going to go next?
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Yeah, this is Nasrat Wali Nurstani, and I'm currently working in Independent Administrative Reform and Civil Service Commission. Are you hearing me?
Yes, yes.
As a monitoring and evaluation specialist, my aim and my goal for this business strategy class is how to make a proper strategy for proper strategy, learning the strategies, how to make and
your voice cut out. Would you please?
Me?
I couldn't hear you for a moment. Can you explain again? You were
yes.
Talking about, yes.
There is some kind of traffic, some kind of traffic going on. So yes, no, like.
Okay, now we can hear you. Please go ahead and continue on introducing what you do currently, and then tell us what is your expectation from attending the business strategy class.
Yeah, as I told you that my name is Nasrat Wali Nurstani, and I'm currently working in Independent Administrative Reform and Civil Service Commission. My job is there. I work as a monitoring and evaluation specialist, and my expectation from this class is to make how to learn and how to make strategies. Because we in our field we deal with planning, strategizing, and monitoring, and whole. That's my expectation from this class. Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's go to the next volunteer. Mr. Zormati, please go ahead and introduce yourself and also tell us about your expectation and also about what you do currently. Mr. Zormati, can you hear me? Hear you. Please go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, good evening to everybody. My name is Muhammad Rahim Zormati. Previous, I worked with the Air Force as helicopter pilot, and now I'm with the UN Mission in Afghanistan, UNAMA, as Air Operation Assistant. And my expectations from this class would be to know about strategies, kinds of strategies and strategy planning, and to know about strategy, whatever is concerned about strategy, business strategy. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And our next volunteer would be Mr. Shah Faisal Marjan. Would you please go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about your background, what you do, and also what your expectations from attending the business strategy class.
My name is Shah Faisal Marjan, and currently I'm working in Afghanistan Investment Support Agency, which is known as ISA. And yeah, first of all, good evening to everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, so today is my first day attending this class, and certainly I'm not aware about much about this Webex of Cisco. So anyhow, I would just like to give a short info about myself. Um, Currently, I'm working in ISA, like before I've mentioned, as an sector analyst for services, and I'm expecting to learn certain strategies and business strategies to implement them in our current market, as I have been responsible for analyzing and evaluating the current markets in Afghanistan, the business sectors, private sectors, and we have industrial parks also involved in our investment support agencies. So what we do is we have to support the businessmen and attract them to invest in Afghanistan. So therefore, I need certain strategies updated and most innovative strategies in order to attract investors to Afghanistan. That could be locals or foreigners. So this is what I'm expecting in today's class. Thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Hello.
Go next.
Hello.
Hello, this is Mahfouz Aryan from Mazar Sharif, Afghanistan.
Very good. Please go ahead, Mr. Mahfouz.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead telling us about what you do currently and what's your expectation from attending the business strategy class.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Mahfouz, are you going to tell us what is your background and what you do right now, and also what is your expectation from attending the class?
Okay, you are going to have an interview with me?
better.
Yeah. This is Mahfouz Aryan. I'm from Afghanistan, Mazar Sharif, north part of Afghanistan. I have studied BA Economic in India, Goa University.
Is your expectation, Mr. Mahfouz, from the class business strategy? What do you want to learn in this class?
My expectation about the worldwide science organization is to develop my career, to develop my education in terms of MBA, to do my further studies like doing mastery in economic, business administration, like so many things about learning, because I like to learn about economic, because nowadays I'm a lecturer in Taj University in Mazar Sharif. I'm as a professor assistant and basic management subject.
Very good. It's a pleasure to have you in our class, Mr. Mahfouz. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I can't see any. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I can't see any video. You're supposed to have a video conference, right?
No, we normally don't do a video conference, but sometimes we do, like we show you video clips on the topic, especially we will show PowerPoint slides. So normally we don't turn on the video because, as you can see already, some of your classmates, they experience like the troubles and problems with the speed of the internet. So if we turn on the video, some of your classmates would not be able to enjoy the class because they won't be
So
doing it.
we're supposed to talk like a phone.
So what happens is we don't turn on the video to basically reduce the amount of information transferred via WebEx, so everybody can hear us and enjoy the class. Okay. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead. Hello? Who's going next?
Hello.
Hello? Yes, Mr.
Hello, my name.
Shamir. Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. My name is Samir Jam. I am from Kabul, Afghanistan. I am working as a deputy CFO at Watan Group of Afghanistan. So my expectation from the business strategic classes to learn the professional strategic planning and to adapt that in my professional career. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, and let's go to Mr. Ghaffari as the next volunteer. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us what you currently do and what is your expectation from the business strategy class.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. First of all, good evening, everybody. I am Mohammed Mustafa Ghaffari. Actually, I graduated from medical college, but since for many years I worked with different organizations and management boards of different organizations. So I'd like to complete my MBA in strategic business management. So as the business strategy class is one of the basic parts of business management, so I'd like to attend this course and learn essential things that must be learned as a master person who have in business management. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ghaffari. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, sir.
Okay, let's go to the next volunteer. Who wants to introduce himself or herself? Okay, who is going to introduce himself next?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, Mr. Shukur, please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Hakim Shukur from Kabul, Afghanistan.
Hi.
And hello to everybody, to my dear classmate and dear teacher.
Very good. It's great to have you in the class. So if you could tell us what you currently do and also what is your expectation from attending the class, the business strategy class. What do you want to learn?
Yeah. Nowadays, like I'm the training director in Afghanistan Civil Service Institute in Kabul, and my expectation from business strategy is to learn about these strategies and how to implement this strategy in the field, and connected to this strategy with the financial management and other related practical subjects which we are going to learn, and we have already learned in that class. And also about the my another expectation is that this business strategy, how does it work in the financial markets, and also in the that we are currently like some people are working on that in Afghanistan, and also this link this financial markets to another like to work this markets, and this is my more expectation from business strategies.
Very good. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So, Mr. Jahadullah, would you like to go ahead and introduce yourself? Are you there? Okay. Who is going to do, or maybe Mr. Neatford, since your microphone is already active? Mr. Neatford, would you want to introduce yourself, Mr. Farid Ahmad Neatford?
Yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear
you. Yes. Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you, Mr. Neatford.
Yes, this is Farid Ahmad Neatford. Do you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Just yes, by your permission, just I will say some words in Dari to my colleague, then I will start in English.
Okay.
سلام به همه همسنفیای محترم. بسیار خوشحال هستم که تمام همسنفیای من چی از سمستر گذشته بود و نو یک تعداد همسنفیا فکر میکنم تازه آغاز کرده است و سلام خود اکرامات خود برشان تقدیم میکنم. امیدوار هستم که تا آخر ما بتانیم دوش هم دیگر ما بتانیم این سمستر ادامه بدیم. Just thank you very much, sir, for your taking time to ask. Just first of all, I'm so happy to start this class, and I would like to learn about strategic and MBA in second semester. So I hope we continue up to end of this semester, and I hope other our colleagues and classmates could success to complete this semester and to complete the MBA course end of this period and this second semester, third semester, and fourth semester. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, sir, I'm in your service. I'm in your service.
Thank you for the introduction and welcome to the class. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, sir. I have one suggestion. This is Najib Shukur.
Okay, please go ahead.
Those people who are not speaking, for example, some of them their mics is on, so we cannot hear from each other. Those people who are not speaking, please put off their mic, and those are in the road they are speaking, they should make it on their mic.
Yes, that's a good suggestion. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you,
sir. Yeah, sure. Whenever somebody is speaking, please let that speaker speak. And for those of you who do not speak at that moment, please turn off your mics. Okay, very good. Thank you for the suggestion. Okay, let's go ahead for the next volunteer. Who wants to go next? Mr. Jawdullah, please go ahead. I cannot hear you yet. Maybe your microphone is not fully activated. If so, you can also write down in the chat box for us. Write down about yourself, your background, what you do currently, and what's your expectation in the class. So, unfortunately, I cannot hear you yet. Mr. Jahadullah, do you hear me? Can you hear me, Mr. Jahadullah? Okay. How about Mr. Idris Rahimi? Would you want to introduce yourself?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
This is Idris Rahimi. I've done my BA and working in one of the Afghanistan ministries in internal audit sections. And as you mentioned about the strategic management and my expectation, I have to mention for you that in our country we have very good managers, but unfortunately they are very weak with the strategic planning. And I can easily tell you that being a powerful man, knowing a management without a strategy means you are a powerful man without knowledge. And that's why for each manager or those who are working in different fields, they need to know about strategic management, because this is something that makes you plan very well and make you achieve your goals and objectives.
Very good. Okay, thank you so much for the introduction and also sharing with us that information.
Thank you very much, sir.
Sure, absolutely. Okay, so let's go to the next volunteer. Who wants to do that next? Who wants to introduce himself or herself? Mr. Farazi, your microphone is not activated. For those of you whose microphone is not activated, you can absolutely go ahead and write down in the chat box. You can write down about yourself, your background, and what's your expectation from attending this class. So, is there anybody who wants to continue? Rita Samei, would you like to be the next volunteer?
Yes. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yes, my name is Rita. I'm a PhD student at the UKM, National University of Malaysia. My course of study is hospital management. Then my expectation from the course in this MBA class. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My intention is to make my educational and practice experience more stronger and find more experience. They've always been interested in the MBA programs, and as I see in the hospital, so many hospital managers are not in the medical field, especially and not the MBA graduated. So I'm very interested to find more experience and even share experience with the other guys here in the class, and I hope that we will be able to find out more and more in your precious and valuable classes. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Ms. Vida. We appreciate having you in the class, and we will definitely try to cover all those expectations, and thank you so much. Okay, who's going to be the next volunteer? We covered Mr. Farazi. You could just, it seems your microphone is not activated, so you could write down in the chat box. Mr. Wardock, would you want to be the next volunteer and tell us about yourself and about your expectation from the business strategy class? Hello? Okay. So, Mr. Wardak, we can hear you. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Mr. Wardak? Okay. And how about you, Mr. Jawad? Would you like to speak? Okay. Yes, Mr. Jawad, please go ahead and. There are some of you whose microphones are on, and it's probably by mistake, so please mute while you're not going to. So please. For those of you who are speaking, mute your microphone so that there will be noises. Okay. I don't know who is it that your microphone is there. I appreciate if you mute your microphone if you're not speaking. So please do that. For some of you who have not introduced yourself, so
sure, I cannot off my microphone.
You're Mr. Who is this?
This is Nekpur. I cannot off my microphone. Could you, sir, off my microphone because it is not working here.
Yes. So in that case, please log out and then log back in. That should probably resolve the issue. So if you could kindly leave the class for a second and then come back, and that should take care of it. Because I actually can't see your name.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Okay. Very good. So for those of you who did not introduce yourself, you could possibly write down in the chat box any moment you wanted to. It seems like some of you, your microphone is not fully activated, and that's probably why you cannot speak. So just a general overview of all these introduction. As I can see, we have lecturers, we have PhD students, we have business people in the class, so we are from different walks of life, and we all are attending the class business strategy in order to, I can still hear some noise. Is your microphone still on, or? Please mute your microphones if you're not going to speak, and also if you see that you cannot mute it, you can always log out and log back in if there's any problem. So please make sure your microphones are off, because I cannot track everyone. I'm trying to mute those like that they basically by mistake turn on their microphone, but I cannot just find out who it is sometimes. So please kindly mute your microphone if you're not going to speak to the class. Yes, that's correct, Mr. Shakrullah. Mr. Shakrullah is suggesting that we could use the chat box, but we would always want to encourage your participation in the class. We wanted to have as much as discussions and like conversations about different topics we are going to have in the class. So that will be great, but just we need to get familiarized with the WebEx. For those of you that it's your first session, it's very common. So you just need to know you have a microphone right in front of you, and it's red when it's mute, and when it looks like gray, it means that your microphone is on, and then everybody is hearing you. So please make sure you see that red microphone, which it shows that the microphone has been canceled out, means you're not able to speak. So that way it will not, make the class difficult. Yes, who is it that is speaking? Hello? I heard someone talking, but I cannot locate you. So yes, as I was explaining, everybody's expectation was out there that some of you want to attend the business strategy to know about business planning. Some of you want to know what actually business strategy is, because there's a lot of different explanations about business strategy and what it is and how it affects everybody's business nowadays. So basically, we will cover the definitions and the concepts of business strategy, how it helps and how it influences every business in every single aspect of the industry. And then we will dig into different perspectives of business strategy, how it will be influential in your current everyday business practice. We will discuss the major definitions. For some reason, I cannot upload the syllabus today, but what I will do and what I want to do is to basically print it out and basically show it to you. But maybe I will just read it from my computer for now, and then I'll try to email you that syllabus. So basically, as I said, my name is Kuyan Fart, and I will share with you my email, and so that you can always email me, and you can always communicate if you have any questions, or when I give you assignments, I would expect you to email me within the deadline. So the deadlines are very important while we're learning about business strategy. It's always good to strategize as business professionals. I expect everyone to submit your assignments, your projects, right on time. I don't like any late submissions, so I would like for everyone to be on time. So the book that we are going to study is called Strategic Management by Garth Saloner and Andrea Shepard. This is a very common, useful book, and it gives the explanation of all the business strategy core concepts, what it talks about, and how it is influential in every single aspect of different industries. Then about the course assessment. So you definitely want to know how we will do the assessment of the course. Basically, there are 4 different aspects of your assessments. The first one is for you to attend the classes. So there's a 25% of the score of your 100%. So if your score is 100, 25 points is for you to attend the classes, participate in the discussions, and when there is a case in the class, I always give cases in the class according to the topic of the class. So I expect everyone to share their answers, and then we'll discuss. I want your comments, I want your feedback. So that is really important. Your participation in the class, it gives you 25 points. So for everyone, I ask you to attend the classes on time and basically be as much participative as possible. Then the next 25 points is for your you have basically final project is basically 50 points. You have 50 points for your final project. You have a final project that I will give you, and that final project includes the essay. The essay is actually written, so I will give you the detailed expectations from your final project. I will give you the topic in the next few sessions, like normally in session 4 or something. I will tell you your project, and then I will give you the deadline. It's normally a couple weeks after the end of the 10th session. So normally 2 weeks after the last session, I expect everyone to submit their final projects. Your final projects would be in detailed essay writing, and it is also required to prepare a PowerPoint presentation for that. So that will include 50% of your score. So far we are 75 points. So the last 35 points is there's another 25 points for your individual case presentations. I will give you some case presentations, and it is for you to basically submit those. Those are just by email. So those case presentations, I will give you some cases that's different from your final project, and I expect everyone to basically send it back to me within the expectation. And finally, the last 10 points is for you to when we give you topics or discussions, I will expect everyone to email me on that topic. So that is an extra thing that I will give you the opportunity of earning for being proactive, for like responding back in a very timely manner. So when there is a case, for those of you who do your research, you send me those topics in detail, or you do extra research, you volunteer for doing some presentations in the class. So I want to have some of you who are like, we have lecturers in the class, we have different business professionals in the class, and it will be good for you to take a few moments of the class and do a project, like a case project presentation to everyone, so you can discuss your experience in the industry. You can use PowerPoint slides, and you basically will be running the class. It will be 5 to 10 minutes. So for those of you who will do that, you need to volunteer by email. You'll email me and tell me like next session, or like in what session you want to be talking about this topic, and we will arrange that, and that's for you to basically deliver. So let's pause for a moment here. Is there any questions so far? Who has any questions? Are you guys following me? I don't want to be the only one talking in the class. As I said, I want participation in the class. While I'm talking, I expect you to write your questions down in the chat box, or if you want to talk in the class, you can raise your hand. You can use that feature that it will raise that hand in front of your microphone, and I know that you want to talk, and then please go ahead and you know, speak out to the class. So is there any questions so far? The reason, yes, absolutely. Unfortunately, I'm experiencing a problem uploading this file on the WebEx page for some reason. I don't know why, but I will try to get some help from admin and fix that problem. So yes, I will email you the soft copy, and I will also you know, just we will visit this again next session so that you can all see while I'm talking about it. So the book, as I mentioned, let me just write it down for you for now. It is called It's called the Business Strategy, and the writers are Gar Soluner. Let me write it down. Business Strategy by and Andrea. Okay. So this is the book. The way it goes is you basically get the book yourself. You either purchase the book or use the library and borrow the book, or whichever way that you will get the book. Because of the copyrights, you're not sending you any soft copy. It's illegal to basically send soft copies of the book. We will share with you the slides, but it's for you. I'm not sure if it's available in the Worldwide Science Library. It definitely is not available in the digital library because of the copyrights. But it's for you to prepare and get the book. This is my suggestion for the course. This is the book that I'm suggesting. But if you find any other book similar to this book, you would be able to also use that. So I'm not insisting for you to get this particular book. You can always get another book with the same concept, like as long as it's covering and explaining all these concepts in the class, that will be okay. So as I mentioned, the Worldwide Science is not providing the books. I mean, there could be an arrangement. Maybe they can purchase the book and then you can buy it from Worldwide Science. That we need to discuss it with admin, but normally the students will purchase the book themselves or get it from the library, and then they'll start studying the book. What we do share with you is the slides. I will send you the slides by email. At the end of each session, I will share the slides with you. So that you will receive. Okay, so then the next is, there's a noise again. Let's see what questions we have in the chat box. Questions, kindly, if you tell us about the rules and regulations of class, how to get the audio. Oh yes, we have a question regarding how to use the audio in the class. As I mentioned, when you log into the class, you will see if you have a microphone set already on your computer. Already on your computer, then the moment you log in, you see a microphone
on the very right-hand side. And it's when it's not mute, it's like a gray color. Like if you look in front of my name, Worldwide Science House, you'll see that microphone is not red and it's gray. So that means it's activated. And as I'm talking, you see that those waves in front of my microphone on the left-hand side, it's showing that I'm talking. So then if I go ahead and mute it, it will look like what you see in front of everybody's name, that the microphones are red, so you are not able to talk. So as I mentioned, please make sure if you're not going to speak in the class, or if the lecture is going on, or if one of your classmates is presenting something, please make sure that your microphone is turned off, because we don't want to create any noise, and we want to respect your classmate or the lecture is going on. So please make sure that that red color is always in front of your microphones. If not, you can just go ahead and right-click on your microphone and then choose mute. And when you mute it, you basically are canceling your microphone. So any questions so far? The most reasonable and non-expensive way of getting the book is getting it from the library. There is no other way that I could think of. We are professionals, and we are living in a world that intellectual property is being respected. So as I mentioned, there is no soft copy of the book provided. The students have to purchase it. If you don't want to purchase it, you can always borrow the book from the library, wherever you go, like public libraries, or and also, as I mentioned, you don't have to necessarily use this book as long as you have a book on business strategy covering the same concept. That is fine, but I do suggest this book, so it's good for you to get that book. But if you're not going to, you can always use other books. So that's the most like reasonable way that I think of that you can get the books. Yes, as I mentioned, if the book is not available, that certain book, you can use any other book about business strategy. Yes, also, when you are experiencing a problem with your microphone, let's say you cannot mute it or unmute it, you can always log out and then log back in, and it normally that will basically resolve the issues. Okay, so yes, I can do that also. Yes, I can send you the slides before. Yes, I can do that. I can send you the slides before the class. So basically, that way you will be able to prepare in advance. So let's continue with the course syllabus. At the end of the course, we want to make sure, this will cover most of your expectations that you shared. I want you to understand the core concepts of strategy and strategic thinking, because nowadays everybody is speaking about strategy, like a strategy and business strategy and business strategy management is very, very important in any aspects of industries, no matter what you do nowadays. You could be a business person, you could be a lecturer, you could be a government worker, you could be working in an NGO or anywhere. You would use the strategies and strategic methods in order to improve and better your performance. And nowadays, it's one of the core concepts. A lot of you will decide to major in business strategy, like as your MBA major, and that would be a great area for those of you who want to continue your education. The business strategy is one of the most exciting fields. So basically, we'll cover the core concepts of strategy and strategic thinking. Then you'll be able to realize what it is to think strategically about industry and its competitive environment. What we will cover a lot and we will discuss a lot in the class is competitive advantage and competitiveness, all these terms that those jargons of business strategy that you probably have heard or you will hear will be covered in this class. And basically, it's good to know that business strategy was basically founded by Michael Porter back in the 80s. He came up with the idea of business strategy, and his book, Strategic Management, was basically the foundation of what we have nowadays as business strategy. We will show some of his lectures, part of his lectures, by clips in some of the sections. We will show some video clips when there is a need in order to basically cover like those concepts. Let's pause again. Let's see if anybody wants to pose any questions. Are there any questions so far? Yes, I will send you the syllabus for sure. For some reason, I cannot upload the Word file of the syllabus. I don't know why, but it does not upload it. So I need to get some help from admin to for the exam process. As I mentioned, there is no exam because the course is online. I think the most effective way to assess your skills is via projects, assignments, and presentations and all that, because all of you are professionals. Like back in the day when you were attending your bachelor's degree or your like even back like further back in high school, the exams were the only way for a teacher to assess students' knowledge. But as business professionals, I think the best way is for you to perform and apply those concepts that we cover in the class to real like case scenarios. So what I expect you, let me be straightforward and upfront about it. I expect everyone in the class to be professional, and when I give you a case, when I give you a project, I don't want explanatory or descriptive responses. I don't like those projects that they just explain and define those concepts that I will ask in my cases. I normally, what I give you as a case or a project is a real case scenario, and I want your experience, your practical knowledge be presented in order to answer those questions. So if you are just explaining a descriptive, explanatory answer for my case, you won't get a full score. For you to get a full score, I expect you to share your experiences. You are a business professional. You are a PhD student. You're a lecturer. You already are past all these steps of just taking an exam. I expect everyone to basically tell me your side of understanding of that case. I want you to tell me, as a business professional, like what your experience is in that respect, and how would you act in that situation. So please be very specific when you're answering a case or doing a project. Make sure you're not just basically covering you're not covering the like just the concept. Make sure you're adding your experience side.
Okay. Let's see what other questions you have. So we covered the exam procedure with leadership scores last semester. For those of students, my students from the leadership class, some of your classmates have not yet submitted their assignments. For those of you that have already submitted on time, your scores are ready. So I will discuss that with the admin. So those who did not submit, they'll be it will be fail. And so, but your scores are ready. Okay. So you find soft copy of lessons. I see this comment from Mr. or Mrs. Hadia about sharing the soft copy of the lessons. I would like to mention that again. Basically, I'm presenting this class from California, and here the copyrights is really respected and so important, and it's a violation of law. So as I mentioned again, the soft copy of the book is not going to be shared. You got to purchase that book or borrow it from the library. So I want to be clear about it. So if you want to ask the admin to get those books for you, and then you pay the admin for sending the books to you, that could be an arrangement that could be done. But there is not a soft copy of the book available. It's not it's not the right thing to do. So I hope that explains the copyright issue. Yes, the soft copies of the presentations will always be sent to you by email. At the end of each session, you'll receive that. Yeah, the slides are here, but for some reason my my syllabus doesn't upload. I don't know why, but I'll fix that and I'll email it to you by today. Okay. So any other questions so far? Anybody has a question? Mr. Or Mrs. Hadia, would you like to speak? I see your hand raised right there. Would you like to speak?
Hello?
Hi, Ms. Hadia.
Hi, how are you, teacher?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for giving chance for me. Just I want to ask you where should find the book. You answer me also, and also I want to I want to know about the time of this class. And we have received the schedule. We have a class at Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and also Wednesday as well, 4 days in a week. But we have a problem during some days we cannot apply because my internet is not working well due to this. Can we receive the lecture at the end of this class or not?
So your question is about the internet problem. I didn't get your question, Ms. Hadia. Could you say that again?
Yes, yeah. Just for the lecture, I am worried about the lectures.
Oh yes. You know, every session the lectures would be recorded. So what happens is you will always be able to go and revisit the recorded classes. If for some reason you are not able to attend the class, you can always go and listen to the class recorded later on. So that's a possibility for you. If your internet has problems today, you cannot hear or whatever, you can always come back and log into your account and basically re-listen to the classes. all the sessions will be recorded. So that's for one. The second one is the classes, the time, and everything is determined by admin. So I believe that the classes starts 6:30 p.m. Afghanistan time. So for the business strategy class and for all other classes, you can go based on the time that admin has already sent you.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. And maybe you want to introduce yourself, because I don't remember you introducing yourself. Would you want to tell us about yourself, your background, and what's your expectation from the class?
Yeah. Sorry, just today is my first day. Because of that, I don't have any experience to introduce myself at first. My name is Hadia. My father name is Muhiballah. I am from Afghanistan. I am working with Jaidat Nawi as in the Women Project. Women Project, just as a project officer, and also now I am joining this really nice program. This night is the first night that I joined with this class.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you in the class.
Yeah, thanks very much. And also, I have bachelor in agriculture.
Oh, that's great. Very good. And also, maybe you tell us what's your expectation from this class.
My expectation in this class?
Yes, I mean, what do you want to learn from business strategy class?
Yeah. I want to learn the criteria of strategy, and also something else.
Okay, so if you want to...
sorry, I didn't get what line.
Oh, okay. So yes, so you want to learn about business strategy and its concept. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Okay. So most of the students did introduce themselves. There were only a few that they didn't, and that was probably because their microphone was not working, or I don't know, some other reasons. But if there's anybody who is still interested in doing it, you're more than welcome. I see Mr. Shah Faisal's hand raised. Would you want to speak? Is there anything you want to tell us?
Yes, Mr. Kuya. Well, I would like to know about, since you have already mentioned the attendance and it has 25% mark, maybe it will be covered in course outline or syllabus that you are going to upload later on. But my question is, if we can't attend the class, will there be any deduction or something like that?
I mean, I understand, Mr. Faisal, that everybody in this class is professional. You have careers and there are stuff to do. So if there is anything happens, like problem happens, that's understandable. There are certain sessions that you might not be able to attend the class. But for those of you who do not attend the class regularly, I can guarantee you will lose that 25 points. Because let me be straightforward. For us as professionals, in order to succeed, in order to learn, in order to basically utilize what we're learning in this course, we need to commit ourselves. I mean, like a project, let's say it's like your work. You cannot be successful or get the project done if you don't commit yourself to that project. So I expect commitment to this class because for you who want to learn the business strategy concepts, you want to be able to apply those to your everyday career. You need to attend the class. You need to participate in the discussions, and that way you'll be able to benefit from the class. So for those of you who cannot attend the class at all, or like you regularly do not attend the class, I think maybe you need to really take you to later new semesters or next semesters, so that in a better time. So I expect everyone to attend the classes. If there are sessions that you're for some good reason, some solid, valid reason, you're not able to attend the class, that's understandable. You can always email me, tell me this happened, I cannot attend the class this session, and I will understand it and I will acknowledge that. Did that answer your question, Mr. Faisal?
Yes, thank you. That's all. And I can assure you that I will not be in the list of unattendees students. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Beautiful. Okay. Is there any other questions so far? I see Mr. Javid's hand raised, and he also didn't introduce himself. Would you like to speak to us, Mr. Javid?
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I hope everybody is fine. Okay, thanks. My name is Jawed Qayyumi. I'm from Mazar Sharif. I live in Kabul. I work for the United Nations as Associate Program Officer. I have my bachelor's degree in Business Administration from the University of Northwest. I was a bit late to the class this evening due to some internet connectivity problem, so I didn't catch all student fellows introducing themselves, but I'm sure I will get to know each and everybody accordingly. And thank you very much for your kind delivery of the lecture. The system you presented the class this evening. I would appreciate the others for submitting the assignments on time and doing the group work, some sort of examination tests and stuff. That would be much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. So thank you so much, Mr. Javid, and it's a pleasure to have you in the class. So I received this, when you send your, is it possible to know about people who didn't send because sometimes you have internet problems? People who do not send their assignments, that will be reflected in your score. You'll be contacted by admin and stuff like that. So I give you deadlines, my email and everything, and you will be able to send me your assignment. So for those of you who submit, you will receive your scores and everything. But for those of you who do not submit, I cannot just express that to everyone because it's not necessarily the right thing to do. But you will be absolutely contacted by the admin, or your score will not be reported, and you will understand that that's because of the assignment that was not submitted. So you will communicate in the class though, so that will not be a problem. Then we have this comment about group assignment and group teamwork. I decided since the last few semesters not to have a group project. We used to have a group project and a group presentation online, but that didn't work very well because the group work while your online students did not work pretty well. So I decided to give you individual projects and cases and everything. So basically everything will be individual in a class. Your courses need to be submitted individually, and the group work is not required on those assignments and projects. I mean, it would be best if we could utilize the group work, because you learn a lot. Trust me, you learn a lot in group work, because it's totally different when you're getting a job done in a group rather than just individual. But the only reason that I decided to do that is, for some reason, the internet problems that you're experiencing sometimes is not very conducive for a group work or a teamwork, and at the same time, it's difficult to arrange. A lot of the group projects were not submitted, so a lot of students could not get any score because of all these issues on the group project. So for now, I decided to just focus on the individual scoring, and later on, if students' connectivity and everything improved in Afghanistan, that most of the students are, then we will proceed with group work, and I'm sure that will benefit you much more. But for now, I think the best strategy would be via individual projects. Mr. Shakrullah, I see your hand raised. Would you like to tell us something? You can unmute your microphone, if you will. And
yes, my microphone is now working. Hi to everyone. Sir, I have one question regarding the class per week. How many days will we have class, like per week? 5 days, 6 days, or whole weeks? And also, I expect from my classmate, when they have an question, please microphone, because they stop us.
No, your microphone muted, Mr. Shakrullah, so I didn't get the last part. You were asking something from your classmates, and then you didn't get that. Okay.
Okay.
Are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here, but actually the microphone is not working properly. Actually, my last question, my last question was regarding expectation from my classmates, because when they ask the question, they are not muting their microphone and disturbing the answering from your side.
I see. Okay, got it. Yeah, it's very good to, because this is the first session, so it's kind of understandable when you're not familiar with the system yet, so it's fine. But please, for future, make sure after you're done talking, mute your microphone. And to make sure that has happened already, that red microphone should appear in front of your name. So that microphone should be in red color. Shows that your microphone is already off. And so I got some other questions here down there. How you want to present your assignments, I'll explain in detail, like on your projects, how and when the presentations are going to happen. And as I mentioned in the syllabus, you are also given points for volunteering to present something in the class, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes presenting a case or an experience. So that is the last point that you will see in your syllabus, but I will email that to you, and we'll just review it next week. That I will take care of this issue that I cannot upload my Word file for some reason. So I'll fix that and I'll get back to you. So then Who's our new colleagues? May I know that? Yes, Mrs. Hayat, our new colleagues, they have been introducing themselves. There are just a few that they didn't. For some reason, I don't know, maybe their microphone was not working, or like their system was not working properly. Okay, so let's just finish the syllabus before we end the session. So as I mentioned, we talked about strategic thinking, business strategy, thinking strategically, all about industry and competitive environment. So as I mentioned, the competitiveness, competitive advantage, all these basic concepts of business strategy will be covered fully in the course. Then we will try to prepare a competitive analysis of organization, determine the core competencies of a company and key success factors in an industry, and then identify a company's strategy options for expansion. So all these key figures and key concepts that I mentioned are basically universal. It doesn't matter what sort of industry you are at, you always need to basically understand these concepts. And these concepts are fundamentals for any person who wants to succeed nowadays. I mean, it used to be the case that the business would be taken for granted. As long as you had the money, as long as you had the investors, you could succeed because there were not much competition. But today, in this competitive market, you won't be able to succeed unless you cover all these competitive advantage concepts and you're able to understand them and apply them in your everyday practice. So you are competing against hundreds of competitors every day. You might be in Afghanistan, you might be in Malaysia, you might be in anywhere, but you are in a competitive market worldwide. It's a global market, and every single business provider, every single business practitioner is trying to compete with thousands and hundreds of millions of competitors. So for one to survive in such a market, you need to have some advantages over the others. So it is really crucial to understand the business, the strategy, fundamentals in order to be successful. So the core concepts that they will cover is a strategy, business model. I mean, business model is like the map of your business, like where you want to go, where you are, where you want to go. We talked about your visions, missions, and values, and then strategic planning. We talked about strategic intent. We talked about crafting a strategy, executing a strategy. We talked about external environment and internal environment. We talked about SWOT analysis, which is the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So we will discuss that in detail. And when you learn about SWOT analysis, you'll be able to utilize SWOT analysis in your like everyday practices. You can use that analysis in order to find out whether your plan or your strategy is viable or not. You can compare that with other plans and strategies, so that's very useful. You talk about capabilities, efficiencies, how you will end up with a competitive advantage, how to sustain a competitive advantage, and also crafting a strategy and developing a competitive advantage, as I mentioned. So that will be mostly your if there is some possibility to see our lecture, it would be good. Yes, Mr. Mahfouz, I totally understand that, and I would love to do that. But the only reason that we do not do that is even without the video, a lot of the students are not able to basically hear the course or attend the course because of their internet speed. So if I were to turn on my video, it would be much more data
and basically a lot of you will not be able to see that, and that will, you know, reduce the effectiveness of the class. That's why we decided not to turn on the video. Okay, is there any questions so far? Okay, so I think, yes, please, Mr. Raimi. If you want, you can also talk, or you rather to write in chat box, right? Up to you.
Yes, sir. I've got a question in regards to the recording of the lectures. As you know, the lectures are recorded and it's available in the WWS website. But can we download it into our own PCs as well, these lectures, or not? Thank you.
That I'm not very sure. I know that they'll record it and also available on YouTube. And I know that there are softwares that you can download YouTube files with, sorry, with Real One Player. You can download YouTube videos. So that way you should be able to download those recorded versions onto your computer. So that shouldn't be a problem. But other than that, I'm not sure. I can check with the admin and get back to you on that.
Thank you, sir.
Sure, absolutely. I received another question from Mr. Jahadowa asking about the business model and business plan. The business model and business plan are different. Those are two different topics. We will discuss them both in detail and also explain what are the differences between those two. So we will do that. Are there any other questions before we end the session? Yes, as I mentioned, Ms. Hadia, at the end of each session, normally I'll give you an assignment, like the last 15 minutes normally. I'll give you a like in-class assignment. So what they are basically, in the class, I want you to apply all those concepts that they will cover in the class and discuss it in the class. So I want everyone to do it in the class. Those are not assignments that you have to spend like hours or days on it. It's just in the class, within that 10 minutes that I give you, you should be able to answer those. So you can start giving me the answer in the class. And I expect everyone to email me by end of the next day that case. So let's say we talked about business strategy and like business model today, and then I'll ask you guys to discuss that, and then you should email it to me by end of next day. So that's very useful for many reasons. For example, first of all, you will apply what you learned that same day to a real business practice or scenario. It is like an assignment, but it's an in-class assignment. And the difference it has from other assignments is I expect you to answer it right there in the class. And the one that you email it to me is because the only reason is I expect you to email it to me is not because I want you to do more research on, because it's because in the chat box it's difficult to copy paste all your answers. I want to have a written version of your answers so I can, get back to you on that. Yes, the email, my email is Fuyan gmail.com and on the syllabus I will also mention my email, and also I have another email which is a worldwide science email. and I would appreciate if you would send those assignments into that email. So, is there any question? Okay. Okay. So that being said, I think if there's no question, we can finish the first session. For some reason, I'm sorry that I couldn't upload the syllabus so that you can also see it while I was explaining it. But yes, I will fix that problem and email you the syllabus. Next session, we will talk about the core concepts in business strategy, and I'll also send you those slides now, so you have time to go through the slides and prepare your questions after the course is, the topic is presented. So what I always do is I will always send you the next week's slides, so you have time to review it. For today, you don't have any assignments. What I need to send to you is the course syllabus, and the next session is the slides. So that way, you're able to follow up. Any other questions? Thanks everyone for attending the class. Thanks for introducing yourself and telling us about your expectations. So I'll make sure that we cover those expectations, and every one of you will get what you expect from the class. If you always feel free to email me if you have any questions. You can always communicate. And also, you received another question. Would you send me your email address again? I would not get it. Okay, my email address was Puyan, which is my name. Okay, so this is my email. Okay, so that will be the end of the session today. I hope that you all have a great week, and I'll see you next session in the class. Thank you very much.